Murder mystery, eh? And it's a Serria game. Huh. Gonna have to get my thinking hat on. Ah, thank you. Let's crack the case. Bow, The Colonel's Bequest is an old game from back in the day. It was made in 1989 from the company Serria. The game is introduced like it's a play as you get shown all the characters that will be here for the murder mystery. The game itself takes place in 1925 as you play Laura Bow, who gets invited by her best friend Lillian Prune to the family reunion of hers and wants Laura to come along with her to keep her company. After some convincing, Laura agrees to come. Lillian's reunion was taking place at her Uncle Henry's mansion in the Bayou Swamp. The house is kind of creepy. Lillian says wait till Laura meets the family. They're creepier. Once inside, the whole family is at the dinner table. Uncle Henry explains why he has called this reunion. He has decided to tell everyone what he has put in his will. Uncle Henry has decided to give an equal share to everyone at the dinner table when he dies, except of course Laura, since she's not related. Also, if anyone dies before him, their share will be split amongst the rest of the relatives alive. And with that, Uncle Henry leaves to let the information sink in. Well, this is starting out like most mystery movies. The old man just signed his death Chicken! All the relatives basically badmouth Uncle Henry, start insulting each other, and pretty much just care what they will get. This upsets Lillian, and she decides to leave, Laura going with her. This is where Act 1 begins. At this point, Laura doesn't feel like everyone is acting right, even the best friend. There's just too much greed and nervousness in the air. This is the part where Laura goes into detective mode, and the game is pretty much explained to you by her thinking of her daddy. Oh, what would Daddy do?
Pumpkin, be as nosy as possible and get into everyone's business.
Thanks, Daddy! The game moves through the story according to the clock. We start at 7 p.m., and depending on where you go and what you learn, time will pass by. Your goal is to pick up as much information by talking to everyone about everyone else and spying on them. So I hope you wrote down everyone's name at the beginning! Or you can just type look in the room. I found it easier to write the names down since I easily forget them. And be careful. There are ways to die in this game! Ooh, ouch! Also, as the story goes, there might be a dead body or two along the way. This game is done a little different than some of the other Serria games. You don't get stuck in it like in King's Quest games. You won't know the full story without collecting all or at least most of the information. It is possible to end the game not knowing anything about what happened. There are times while wandering around that you will run into moments of characters talking and not noticing you at all. Sometimes they are a clue for you. But I do not want to give away too much. After all, you are playing a detective. You must figure this out for yourself! I'm spying on Fifi and Uncle Henry. Oh, my eyes! The art style is pretty nice looking. There are some nice close-ups of the characters so you can see what they look like other than their tiny little sprites. The music and sound help set the mood, even if they are very old ways of creating it. Though at times it seems very cliché, but I think that's part of the charm. The controls are very old-style typing commands. Not really my favorite kind, but this was back in the beginning of the computer gaming world, so it's not like it could be helped. It's just how I personally feel. It's just frustrating when you try to get a character to do something and it doesn't work, and you find out later that that was the answer, you just didn't type it the right way. It gets very frustrating. The game isn't really scary, though there is one moment that is pretty creepy. You'll see it for yourself, it's pretty good, I won't spoil it. But the game is fun, and listening to all the characters talk can be interesting. There's never really a dull moment in the game. This place sure is spooky, but I have a mystery to solve! Eek! Okay, just thunder. It's okay, just a rat. It's okay, just a drunk. That's it, I'm done.